What is going on, beautiful people? I am Chef B. If you're new here, welcome, Wagwan. Make sure you subscribe down below. So we're about to do a quick weave, and the hair that we are using is from WowAfrican.com. This is their Italian Yaki straight hair, and I got it in 18-inch, 20-inch, and 22 inches. So we're about to use 3 bundles of this hair, and I am loving the texture because when it's a yaki texture like this, you already know the blend is about to be phenomenal. So I'm just doing a shed test so you guys can see there is no shedding with this hair. I don't have to walk around with embarrassment because my hair is shedding. This is some high quality hair, and I'm also going to show you guys that I curl this yaki straight hair too. So I use some of this Shea Moisture bonding oil. My hair is freshly washed, and then this is my braiding pattern. Like, I couldn't braid too small because of my nails, but this is my leave out in the middle, well, not the middle, on the side, because we're going to do a side part, and then I'm going to have a little bit of leave out in the front as well because we want this hair to be natural. I like a natural looking quick weave. So we're just going to put some of this rosemary strengthening oil on our scalp. You don't have to do all of that, but I just like the feel of it on my scalp. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a double cap. So we're using 2 black caps, and then I'm just gonna take this white pencil to outline where my hair is so that I don't get glue on this area, because we're not gonna cut it right away. I know some people have methods of like cutting the cap first. Eventually we'll get there, but I'm still learning or getting the hang of quick weave, which is crazy because I've been doing it a whole year now. But anyways, child, so what I like to do is I like to sew down my cap, because listen, once water get on that quick weave, or if you're a sweater girl, sew that cap down. You will not regret it, because once that side start lifting, not even the glue can save you. You hear me? Especially if you're gonna wear this on vacation, or like I said, you just sweat. Some people just sweat in their head, but you are scared of a quick weave. Sew down the cap onto your braids and it will be a lifesaver. You don't have to worry about, you're sweating a little bit, you're going to the gym, especially my gym girlies. You don't have to worry about the quick weave coming off, okay, lifting on the sides. No ma'am, sew that thing down. So we're gonna use this protective shield, and I like to use it on top of the cap as opposed to directly on my hair. Like, it's just a preference type of thing. Some people like to use the paper underneath the cap. I just couldn't be bothered with tying it up, and I was doing this all on my own. Like, it was just too much work. So we're just going to use the protective shield all over. So you want to make sure that you saturate your cap, not your leave out. Make sure you don't get it on the part that you're going to do your leave out, because once it's dry, it is dry. So I'm going to use my blow dryer to dry it down. You want to make sure this is completely dry before you start gluing. This is a protective shield that's going to separate your hair from the glue on the wefts. Okay, make sure that thing is dry. Now we're just aligning where we want our hair to lay. Now, if you don't like cutting your bundles, just do a sewing. But if you don't mind cutting your bundles, because I use my bundles over and over and over again, you can always wash them off, scratch the glue off, like all of that. I don't care. Like, as long as my hair is laying like how I need it, I don't mind cutting my bundles. So I'm just aligning the hair. I don't have a particular technique, but if you want to watch the video more closely to see how I lay each weft, you could do that. But it's just about going just around. I'm not going all the way around up top to the perimeter. Like, just look at how I'm laying these pieces. Now, as you can see, after each glue down, like after I glue down each weft of hair, I use the blow dryer to make sure that it's dry. Now the cap can get tight, especially the little band at the front there, so I like to cut this off as soon as I'm sure my protective shield is dry, and I don't have to worry about it lifting because, again, the side is already sewed down. So make sure you cut this so you don't experience any tension on your head. Cut that thing off. You will feel the relief. It doesn't feel like something heavy is on your head. The whole point of doing a quick weave is so that it feels lighter and less tension as opposed to a sew-in. So it's quicker to do and it's less tension on your head. Now we're on to our second bundle, and so far it's looking real full. I love the texture of this hair because it is so full, but I still recommend getting more than 2 bundles. You don't want that thing to be flat, okay? Like, we don't want a flat quick weave, we want it to look full. So we're on to our second bundle. We're almost done, like we're almost at the top. And again, look at how I align each piece. I especially go at the very front of my cap and my hair with the protective shield, because I know I'm gonna have some glue on top, like right where the cap ends and my hair meets. You want to make sure that you have protective shield there, because there's gonna be glue on there. Now I want you guys to see that once I get to the top, there's no more going all around. I'm just going sideways, and this is going to help how my hair lays down. Like, you want this part to go sideways, because if you went all around, it's gonna be all bulky in the back and whatnot. So we do smaller pieces at the top. Like right now, don't be afraid or don't get scared because it looks a little bit bumpy. Remember, this is textured hair. This is like a natural blown out texture, so it's gonna look high at first, but we're gonna lay it down in just a second. So right now we're just gonna cut off the excess cap. What I'm using is the tail part of my comb to just lift the cap. Make sure that I'm lifting and I'm not about to cut my hair. So first I lift the first cap and I cut that off with scissors, and then I'm gonna use my finger to just make sure that I'm lifting the cap away from my hair. Then we're gonna take our time and go in with the scissors. Now take your time, use your eyes. If you need extra light, turn some extra light on, all of that. Now I'm just gonna cut off the extra cap on this side. So I just move my hair out of the way by using a hair partition pin clip thingamajig to just make sure that we get that extra piece off. Now if you want, you can go in with the protective shield up top here, because we're gonna add glue. Now if you don't like to use glue on the very top that is close to your hair, then I don't know what to tell you. You don't have to do it, but I just feel like once you get closer to your hair, the blend is phenomenal. You don't see the blunt difference between your hair and the quick weave when you go as close as possible. So I'm just cutting off the extra cap in the back just to make sure that I don't have any tension in the back. And then now it is time to blend our hair with the quick weave. Now so far, without even heat, blow dry, anything, like the hair is looking promising already. So I'm just gonna go in with this Tresemme silk serum or heat protecting serum, and I put that all over the top of my hair. And then I'm gonna go in with some extra heat protectant, and I'm gonna also put that on top of my hair to prep it for the heat that we're about to use. Because this hair is a Yaki straight hair, I don't have to worry about doing a silky super bone straight type of straightening. I absolutely love this texture so far, because I already see that I don't have to do too much. Now we're gonna separate our hair from the quick weave for a second so that we can use a hot comb to make sure that the sides are flat. So we're just gonna go in with this hot comb, smooth it out a bit, and then I'm gonna go in with this mini flat iron just to get the very tip of my roots. And I'm trying to go to the roots as close as possible. I prefer this than going straight in with the hot comb. Like it just feels safer to me, especially if you're not a professional. It's just so much better. Then I use a regular size flat iron to flat iron the rest of my hair. And look at that blend already. Now remember the top part that I told you not to be scared. Go in with that hot comb and comb that out. It will be flat in seconds. And when I say flat, it's not going to be super flat, because again, this is a Italian Yaki, 100% human hair. So it's gonna give body, and we want it to give body because we want our hair, our natural hair, to blend with this, so we don't mind a body. So I'm just gonna go in with my mini flat iron once some more to just get the very front, make sure that I'm getting all my little flyaways, and also to get my roots. Then after I get the roots, I'm gonna go in with a regular flat iron just to make sure that the rest of my hair is straightened and also blending with the Yaki texture hair. So this is what it's looking like so far. I'm just making sure that my parting space is as neat and clean as I want it. And girl, look at this hair. Look at this blend. I am obsessed, and I didn't have to get my hair bone straight to do this. Oh, love it. Now I'm gonna go in with some more of that bonding oil from Shea Moisture, because if you use heat, color your hair or anything like that, you need to have this bonding oil. It is amazing. So yeah, I'm like obsessed. I'm like, do we end the video here? Do we just go in with this Yaki straight just like this? Because I didn't even want to do anything else, but I'm just gonna cut the ends, the little stringy part and whatnot. And I'm just contemplating, like, girl, do we leave it like this? But absolutely not. We gotta do a little extra. Now this is gonna be time consuming. I'm telling you from now, like, girl, it's gonna take some time. So I sprayed some hairspray onto the hair. We're doing it in sections, and we're gonna use a 1 iron because we're about to 1 iron this entire hair. Remember, it's Yaki straight. It's a lot of hair. It's gonna take some time, but girl, the end results are stunning, and I'm loving how it holds curls. It holds the curls. Even when the curls drop, it still gives that natural wavy curl look. And I'm just loving this hair, and I'm loving the blend. So I'm going to link the hairspray and the 1 iron in my Amazon storefront. You can find it in my description box, and all the other products that I use to achieve this look. Okay, so I just put a little pin in the front just to hold on my hair, just to hold my flyaways in place. Then I'm going to use the got2b glued gel in the yellow tube. I always use that for my edges when I'm wearing my hair straight. And that is basically it for the final look. Like, y'all, look at the curls popping. Look at it holding up, because you already know, like with Yaki straight hair, sometimes it can be a challenge trying to curl it, but the quality of this hair is just phenomenal. WowAfrican did its thing with this hair. Let me know what you guys think about this style. All the details will be in the description box down below. I did use almost 3 bundles. I only have a little bit left, and that is it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all major social media platforms at @WowAfrican, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Go on, big up on yourself. Bye guys.